All right, hey folks, Jesse with Southern Reels, and I just wanted to continue and let you guys see basically some changes that I've made to the motor installation on my kayak. I got out here last night and probably worked for about 3 hours on it, kind of studying it, redesigning it, got the Sawzall out, did a bunch of cutting and stuff on it, kind of changed it completely, and I'm hoping that I have a solution for the cavitation problem. Just to show you what I got now, basically, I have pretty much stripped this back down. I got that old paint off of it since I was reworking it all anyway. I might as well strip it all back off to the bare aluminum. Honestly, I think that looks a lot better. And I slotted it out here, and I slotted it out here. I don't know if you remember, but I had this little tab that came off that this arm here originally mounted on, and this arm was straight. And the problem was the motor was too high. So what I did is I went in and I basically slotted this out, which allowed me to angle this down and drop this bar all the way down and mount it to the H-rail here, which this here is just temporary, just to test it today to see if it's going to work, and then I'll come up with a better solution than this. But as you see, it has dropped the motor a good 4 to 5 inches lower than it was. It's actually sitting right flush with the bottom of the rudder now. So I'm really hoping that's going to take care of the cavitation. It did create another problem with the steering. It was causing these cables to bind up when the motor was tilted up like this. So I had to kind of reconfigure that a little bit. This here is all just temporary, just until I can get out and try it out before I, fix the steering cables to where they're kind of permanent. So I got it all changed up. And the good thing is that I still kept the ability to raise it like so and fold it down like this and transport it. It fits into the slot there right nice. Actually, what I'll do is rotate this around like that. So this thing here is flat, bring it down, and it'll get strapped down, basically resting just like that. Wrap a strap all the way around this area here and secure it. That way it can stay on the kayak when I transport it. I'm gonna take it out as soon as this last little storm here passes, drop it in the water and see what happens. And hopefully this will take care of it. I don't know, we'll see. All right, folks, we made it out here on the water. I just got it in, got the motor down pretty much. Got the thing fired up, almost got a full charge on it. I don't know if you can see, got 99%. Let's fire this thing up and see if we got rid of the cavitation or not. It's definitely sitting much lower. Let's fire this thing forward. You know what, it's still got some cavitation to it. I mean, it is way better than it was. Got almost 5.5 miles an hour out of it then, but that's crazy. I don't know what else I can do to it other than put one of those little airfoils or something on the shaft. Lord, I can still feel it cavitating just a little bit. It's definitely not near as bad as it was though. And try out the steering. Whoa, Lord. Well, if you want to sit in the creek and spin in circles. As you see, the steering works well. But that is cool. Look, I'm spinning in a big circle. Well, the steering is awesome. That's actually better than it was the other day. Look at, you definitely got to have it plugged though, I'll tell you that. I just wanted to see with the drive in how it does. All right, with the drive in and the pedals up flat, it's still moving me right on along. I mean, I'm up to 5 miles an hour now before it starts cavitating a little bit. See if I pedal along with it, what I can get. Not much difference, really. A couple tenths of a mile an hour difference. Anyway, I'm just gonna head back to the boat ramp because there's some storms and stuff coming. See you guys later. All right, hey folks, I got it back in here in the shop, and as you saw in the video, it definitely performed much better at that time. The new mount definitely seems to be better with the motor farther down like this. The water level at speed is pretty much right in this area right here is where the water's rushing by. I really don't want to drop it anymore because that'll put this fitting in the water. I called Torqeedo and talked to them about it, and they said, yeah, this is pretty much as low as I should mount it. You shouldn't go any lower, that it should be performing fine there. And they've got somebody that's supposed to be calling me to see if they have a solution to it. I did post online on this forum for Torqeedo owners, and I've gotten some responses from them, and the best solution seems to be to use this wind jammer like thing that wraps around the post here. Actually here, I'll post a picture of it as well. And they said that cuts down on the turbulence and helps out to get that last little bit of efficiency out of the motor. So I'm going to try that. Unfortunately, when I do that, I'm not going to be able to raise the motor and store it anymore the way I was hoping to. But one of the guys up there actually posted and said that it's way too expensive to be leaving on a kayak for transportation anyway, which makes sense because it is a pretty expensive component, and for it to fall off going down the highway would really suck. And pretty much all I would have to do is loosen these two little pinch bolts right here, unhook these cables, unhook these, and I can take the whole thing right off. So probably going to go that route versus trying to leave it on the kayak. Anyway, that's what's up. I'm going to continue messing with it over time and see what we can get out of it. Peace.